All right, coming to the stage. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Come on in, tickety tockety. Come on in. We are on social media. Okay, there we go. We are live on YouTube, y'all. We are live on YouTube every Thursday at 8 p.m. I have a show, and it is called Love on the Line Live. Let's see if we could get this situated. Make sure y'all can see me okay. Coming to the stage. Okay, so we are here, but I think let's see how we got it set up. All right, so tonight we are waiting for some guests to come in. If you guys want to join, just make sure you go to YouTube. My YouTube page is aprila carter.com. What is it? The Relationship Lady? I don't know. Go to YouTube/The Relationship Lady and you will find my page. I'm April A. Carter, your certified expert relationship coach. And tonight is Love on the Line Live. Make sure I'm not showing all of my goodies here. All right, so I'm answering all of your questions. All of your top relationship questions are being answered. We got the comments covered. We got the professional covered. And you know what? I'm just excited. So give me some love. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you for joining. Make sure you go to YouTube right now so that you can be a part of the conversation. Tonight's conversation is whatever you want it to be. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., I take your toughest relationship questions and I answer them. All of my TikTokers, come on in. Make sure you join me on YouTube. Join me on YouTube. My face looks a little funny. I don't know what's going on over here on TikTok, but that's not how my face looks. But it's okay. We're going to push through. I got my trusty water because the girl be getting parched up here. That. Okay, y'all. So tonight's topic, what are we going to talk about tonight? Tonight we are talking about, of course, what we talk about every night, every Thursday, dating and relationships. Relationships are tough, but they don't have to be. You're making it harder on yourself, okay? So some of the questions that I get are the basic questions, right? Like, where do I meet a great guy? All of those things. You know, I like to cover that a lot. But I want to talk about the mirror. The mirror is lying to you, girl. The mirror is lying to you. Make sure you comment, subscribe, share, and like so that you never miss an actual video, okay? Comment, subscribe, share, and like all of the things that they're telling you to do. We got to keep doing it, okay? I want to make sure that you are getting the best relationship results. And guess what? When you work with me as your certified relationship coach, you can get those results in 90 days or less. But you got to do the work. So let's talk about how the mirror does not lie. Now, I told you earlier, the mirror is lying to you. And that is because you are not looking at it at face value. So when I'm telling you that the mirror is lying to you, is because you are looking at the mirror as though you have this perfect image. It's kind of like mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? The mirror is like, it ain't you, sis. I do laugh at my own jokes. Okay, I do laugh at my own jokes. All right. So when you're looking in the mirror, you see this beautiful, confident woman. You see a woman who is on her grind. You see a woman who is a go-getter. You see a woman who is living her best life. But in factual, that's not enough. That's not enough. So the mirror is lying to you because it's projecting one particular image and leaving out all of the rest. Some of the things that you need to look at when you're looking in the mirror is, who are you actually showing up as? Who are you showing up as when you are on these dating and relationships apps, or when you're in your own relationship? If you are in a relationship, what are you projecting in your relationship? So tonight I'm going to cover about 6 different tips. And in the stream on YouTube, guys, I have pinned the actual join link. So I want you to join and come on in. It's so much better when we have an open dialogue. Otherwise, I'll just be talking to myself. And I'm happily married for more than 15 years. Okay, so what's that song? Shantae's got a man at home? Yes, she got a man at home. Okay, so this is for you. This is for your benefit. So go on over to April A. Carter /YouTube. Go to my page and actually join in on the fun, join in on the chat, because I want to make sure that you are getting the most help that you possibly can. Okay. So 6 things, and I'm going to try to make this pretty quick. I'm going to try not to be on here all night long because I'm tired. I got a lot of stuff to do, but I just want to make sure that you are getting the things that you need. So the first thing I want you to know is that if you want a high quality kind of love, girl, you have to be a high quality version of yourself. You have to be a high quality version of yourself. So I'm going to be sharing the truth with you about how your energy, how your patterns, and how your mindset actually is shaping the love that you attract or not attract. Okay. All right. It's telling me to swipe right. What is it telling me? I'm on TikTok too, trying to learn all the things. We doing good though. We doing good. We doing the best that we can with what we got. So I want to make sure that your energy is matching how you feel. And let's be real. Sometimes we put a facade out there. It's like you feel like you want to be better, but you're not putting your best foot forward. Okay. So that is a mindset shift that you have to change. You have to turn it around. Everybody has to do it. You have to feel like, you know what? I am the bomb. There's nobody better than me. Why? Because that is true. There's nobody better than you. Nobody is better than you. And that's what I want to hone in on you. I want you to walk away knowing that, you know what? April A is right. There's nobody better than me. So boost yourself up, boost your self-esteem, and you will boost your relationship results. So the thing is that you keep attracting emotionally unavailable men. It's you. So the mirror is basically what you put out is what you're getting back. It's your mirror reflection. Okay. So when I'm telling you that the mirror is lying to you, it's because you see yourself as one way, but you are actually not reflecting what you actually are putting out there. Okay. So stop attracting emotionally unavailable men. These men are inconsistent. They're not showing up for you. Their communication sucks. You in a relationship by yourself. It's not funny, but it's fun. You're in a relationship by yourself, and guess what? You are drained. You are drained from that relationship. You are drained from that situationship. You are drained from that booty call. Let's talk about it. Because you are putting so much effort into it while the guy you talking to or the person that you in the relationship with he's not even fazed by it, okay? He's not even fazed by it. So the relationship is leaving you drained. And because it's leaving you drained, you are so exhausted that you feel like all of the other relationships, or if you even try to get into a new relationship, you are going to have to deal with the same drama. So you just stay put in a relationship that is not serving you. And I'm calling it a relationship, but you know it's not a relationship. You know that. So instead of asking yourself, what's wrong with them? You need to ask yourself, what's wrong with me? What can I do differently to get the relationship results I want? What can you do differently to get the relationship results you want? That is tonight's question. I want you to write that down, put it in your book, put it on your refrigerator, put it on the post-it. Y'all remember that show with Gabby Union back in the day? Oh, being Mary Jane, and she used to have all these post-its with reminders and things like that on the wall. That's going overboard. But this is the one thing I want you to put on that post-it. What can I do differently to get the results I want? So I have an echo going on in here, so I need the volume down on that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we working in here. I got my assistant in here with me. So six things I'm going to share with you tonight. I'm not going to keep you too long. I told you your girl. Here's the deal. If you want to attract who you are, then you got to be that person that you want to attract. The object doesn't matter. So it could be anything, right? So whether it's in love, whether it's money, whether it's friendship, it's your projection, how you see yourself, that actually brings you what you get. Let's say that again. It's the projection of how you see yourself that actually yields the results for you, that brings you what you get. But for tonight's purpose, for Love on the Line Live, we are going to stick to relationships. So if you desire a partner who is emotionally intelligent, who's loyal, who's driven and loving, and is not cheap, okay, and is generous, then you got to be all those things and ask yourself, am I consistently showing up as those things? Are you consistently showing up as those things? And if not, what actions and steps can you take or should you take to reach your love goals? You got your pen and paper ready? You got your pen and paper ready? Screenshot. Well, you can't screenshot it because it's not a text. But make sure you write this stuff down. Here's the first question you want to ask yourself. Do I handle my emotions well? Do you? Do I handle my emotions well? If you don't handle your emotions well, how do you expect to receive love from somebody who is whole? It's not going to happen because you're not on that level. It's all about frequencies. Okay. I know we hear that a lot. It's kind of like a buzzword, but it's really true. If you're not on that frequency to handle emotions well, that means you got to go back and do the inner work. Do I handle my emotions well? Okay. Number two, guys, do I follow through on my personal goals? Do I follow through on my personal goals? If you have these grandiose ideas, but you keep starting something and never finishing or following through, it's just like, you're whack. You're whack. And nobody wants that. The type of man that you're looking for, the type of relationship that you want is going to be with somebody who is able to commit. And if you can't even commit to yourself in reaching your personal goals, and it could be something small, but if you're not able to commit to finishing your own goals, how do you expect somebody to be able to commit to you? Do I follow through on my personal goals? So that's number two. You got to start following through. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's all about you. The relationship's about who you choose, why you choose them, and why you stay in the relationship with that person. Again, the relationship is all about you. It's all about you, girl. You got to stop making it all about this guy. It's all about you. It's about who you choose, why you choose them, and why you stay in the relationship with that person. Okay? So we're going to bring it back to you. And that's what the mirror work is all about. Number three, do I know how to give and receive love in a healthy way? No, you don't. It's not funny. That's a nervous laugh. But the truth of the matter is, you don't know how to give and receive love in a healthy way. So I'm going to ask that again. I want you to answer this. Do I know how to give and receive love in a healthy way? That's important. Now, this is important because you may be coming from a broken home, or you may have grown up in a loving home, but the relationships that you've had in the past have led you down this dark alley where you think everybody that's coming to you with love and affection is suspect. You think every man is going to cheat. You think nobody is going to be truthful. You think it's just a whole bunch of baggage and things that you have based on your own personal past experiences and maybe some of those of the people that you surround yourself with. So if you don't know how to give and receive love in a healthy way, you will never have a healthy relationship. Why? Because it only takes one person to have a toxic relationship, and that person could be you. You could be the toxicity in your relationship. Your man over here, he's straight, he's cool, and he's chilling. He's trying to have communication with you. He's telling you that he loves you. He's having those open dialogues with you, but you just can't receive it. You just can't fathom it. You just don't understand it because it's not something that you're able to receive. Okay? So do I know how to give and receive love in a healthy way? The next point number 4, it's your question that I want you to ask yourself. Again, this is all about the mirror work. Do I date with a purpose and a plan? Do I date with a purpose and a plan? We got to sip on that. Sip, 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 sip. Sip on that, right? Because at the end of the day, If you're not planning, you're going to fail. What's that saying? If you plan to fail, you fail to plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You have to plan. You got to be strategic. You're strategic when it comes to your career goals, right? You know that, hey, if I go to school and get this degree, I'm going to get this job. If I go on this job and I apply for this promotion, I'm going to do XYZ. I got to take this test, so I got to take this test to study. That's you planning along the way. You planning your outfits for Beyonce's concert. You're not going to wait to the last minute. You are planning, right? So you have to take that same step and that same care when it comes to your relationships. So do I date with a purpose and a plan? The reason why you are not reaching your relationship goals is because you are sporadic. You're just dating anybody who likes you. Or you're not giving anybody a chance. And that's no plan at all. That's just drifting. That's just allowing things to happen to you. You need to be proactive instead of reactive. Come on, y'all. You need to be proactive instead of reactive. Okay, so you have to date with a plan. What does that plan look like for you? That could be a simple plan. Like, hey, you know what? I'm going to try to actually get myself up and out of the house, out of the comfort zone this week, out of my comfort zone this week to date better. I'm going to put on a nice outfit. I'm going to get my hair done. I'm going to show up so that people know, by people, I mean men or whatever, preference is, so that people know that you are desiring a date and that you are desirable. What is your plan? You can't just roll out of bed and say, you know what, I want a man, but all the men are whack and nobody's coming. What are you doing to make that happen for yourself? What are you doing? So date with a plan. Does your plan look like online dating? Some of you are online dating, but you just doing whatever on online dating. You don't even have a strategy. You're just swiping and liking anybody that you match with. That is not a plan, okay? That is not a plan for you. So the truth is, you meet your mirror before you meet your match. You meet your mirror before you meet your match. Okay, so now that you've met your mirror and you've met your match, what are the next steps for you? What are the next steps? So let's get going. We're going a little deeper. So those first questions were for you. That was the mirror work. Now let's talk about what that looks like. Emotional maturity. So love requires you to be honest with yourself. You got to regulate your emotions and you got to communicate. You got to communicate with clarity, not control. You're so aggressive, girl. You're so aggressive. Stop being so aggressive. Stop being so aggressive. Men like their ladies soft. We know you're not to be played with and all this and all. No, but you got to soften up the pot a little bit. Soften up the pot. You get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. Okay? So your emotional maturity has to be on par with the type of mate that you want. If you want somebody that always flies off the handle and somebody that's always like, oh, because we love hard and we fight hard, you're not ready for a grown woman type of love. You're not. The next thing I want you to be aware of is your self-worth. Not just confidence, your self-worth, okay? So yes, your confidence does say that I look good. You do look good some days, right? When you get yourself together. But your self-worth says, I deserve good love, even on my worst days. That's what it says. So your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth, all has to be in alignment with the relationship goals that you are trying to reach. So if you keep negotiating with red flags, then it's time for you to strengthen your self-worth, girl. You know those red flags. Those are the red flags that have been appearing. They've been appearing. They were light pink. Then they got a little, Then they got a little darker. Now they're dark pink. Now they're fuchsia. Now they're red. You've been waiting. Why? What made you stick around to ignore those red flags? You have something called a woman's intuition. Your woman's intuition does not lie to you. It does not lie to you, okay? The second thing when you're looking in the mirror, I want you to understand is that, excuse me, the third thing is your accountability. You got to be accountable for where you are in your relationship journey. So I want you to take ownership of your past, of your role in your past relationships. Let's see what we're looking like over here. Excuse me, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. Okay, so I want you to take ownership, right? So the goal is to not shame you. That's not my goal. I'm the relationship lady. I'm not one that talks all crazy, but sometimes let me tell y'all need to hear that. Y'all need to hear the raw and honest truth. But that's not me. I lead in love, okay? So it's growth. It's growth, it's growth, it's growth. Growth. Taking ownership is growth. So what mistakes have you made when dating or in past relationships? Did you allow misbehavior to continue? Did you allow certain bad behavior to continue? Were you a paymaster? Were you paying for love, affection, for time and money, with time and money and gifts? Were you furnishing his home? Come on, you over here liking all of the content about, finding a rich man and soft girl era, but you the rich man. You're paying for everything just to have that companionship. And let me tell you something. Today is the best day for you to start shifting your life. Today is the best day for you to start changing your relationship goals. Today is the best day. Today is the best day. What's up? I'm April A. Carter, your certified expert relationship coach. And you know what? I want you to live a life of abundance and love. I'm the founder of So Long Single, and I've been happily married for more than 15 years. And guess what? My man, he's all that. He's amazing. He buys me furs, buys me luxury cars. He pays all of my bills. He's a hands-on dad, and he makes me extremely happy. But it wasn't until that I did the inner work that I was able to receive the love that I deserve. It wasn't that long ago, y'all, that I was in a domestic violence marriage being taken for granted of. I was being controlled, being manipulated, getting played. Okay. All those things. So I know what it's like. So I'm not speaking from what is it called? A pedestal. I'm not speaking from a pedestal. I'm speaking from somebody who climbed myself out of there and have taught myself as well as over 1,000 women how to win in life and in love. And guess what? It's my job to help you too. I'm going to help you too. Out here in the virtual world, I'm going to help you. I want you to avoid some of the same picking pitfalls that so many women, including myself, have fallen into. I've been featured on the CBS, Black News Channel, NBC, CW, and countless other media outlets. And guess what? Multiple stages as guest speaker. Why? Because my methods and strategies actually work. My #1 book, Compatible Companion, right here. Let me show y'all this. It's small but mighty. It's small but mighty. It's a workbook inside. You guys can head over to Amazon or your local bookstore to grab it. It's small but mighty, but it teaches you things that you don't really know or don't really apply when it comes to dating. And this will actually be a game changer for your relationship. I don't want you to continue to settle for surface level attention. That doesn't last. That doesn't last. When everybody goes home and the party's over, you back at your house by yourself. When you come off those girls trips, off those nice vacations and living your best life and your IG is looking like it's lit, you coming home to an empty house. Nobody there to greet you to say, hey, baby, we missed you. How was your day? We being me and the kids. We missed you. No, nobody's there. Your dog, your cat, maybe they like you. They love you, right? But that's not the same kind of love. You can't cuddle up. You can't be nasty with them. Okay? You need to have that type of love where it's like, oh my gosh, your soul is pouring into it. You guys are on the same page. You guys are aligned, okay? Your alignment needs to match his actions. His actions need to match your actions. And the only way you get that is by doing the mirror work. That's looking within. That's looking within. So you're saying you want to commit a relationship, but you continue to entertain the bullcrap. You continue to entertain the situationships. You continue to have those booty calls. That's less than a situationship, y'all. So you right now, you are convincing yourself that because you're just friends, it's okay for him to talk to you about other women. Nah, he's playing you, girl. He's setting you up. He's treating you like a concubine. And the concubine even got room and board from their man. Come on, girl. No, 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 no. So your feminine softness is a huge factor. We talked about that earlier. You need to soften yourself up a little bit. And let me tell you something. Being an independent woman 40 plus is not a flex. It don't hit the same that it did when you was 20 plus. It's not the same. Okay? It's time for you to be taken care of on all levels, emotionally, spiritually, financially. You deserve it. All of that is something that can be yours if you just do the mirror work. And the last thing I want to talk to you ladies about tonight is just taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind. You have to. You have to. You have to. You have to. Why? Because men, y'all, you already know, and I know I'm gonna get some feedback on this, but men are visual. They are visual. Visual, excuse me. They like a pretty petite woman, slim and slender, maybe slim chick, but your ass keep eating all those daggone cakes. You keep eating all the pies. You keep eating all the heavy starchy foods all the time. You got the mac and cheese. You got the potatoes. You got the potato salad. You got the fried chicken. Girl, lay off of that. Lay off of that. So put down those burgers. Put down those pastas. Put it down. That's all about mind control. You have to learn how to control your mind in order to reach any goal in life, especially relationships, okay? So not only is eating all those things making you look crazy, but it's not good for you either. And as a woman of a particular age, let me tell you something. You don't want those heart issues. You don't want to be dating a man who's your age. Let's say you 40 plus, and this man got diabetes. He got leg issues. He got gout. Now you got to take care of him and y'all both eating and getting fat together. No. And guess what? You're going to be on that boat alone because he will cheat with somebody that looks like his ideal woman. Some of them, well, a lot of them, they cheat just because they cheat, right? So it's nothing that you can do about that. But you have to take the first steps and just focus on the type of man that you want. I want you to think about when you see celebrities, right? Or anybody that's, has a lot of money and just living their best life. This is men, right? You never see that man on the red carpet with somebody who is fat. Never. You never do. You never do. I don't care what race they are. You never see that. So yeah, your man or the people that you dating or that you talking to, he might be good with a thick woman, but if he had to choose between somebody who is 200 plus pounds or a woman that is 135 pounds or smaller, and depending on some people, that might be too slim. He's going to choose a skinnier woman every time. So put down the cakes and pies, girl. Put it down. Now, I want to be clear, right? That doesn't mean starving yourself. That doesn't mean trying to, aim for unrealistic goals and wishing you were somebody else's body type. But it does mean honoring your temple, moving your body, and making wellness a priority. And let's be real. Let's be real. Your reminder again is that most high quality rich men, they are fit. And they want a person that is fit. Why? Because they know the value of life. Okay. So before I let you go, I want you to do something for me. Within the next 7 days, write this down. I want you to ask yourself, look in the mirror every morning and ask yourself, after you pray, right? After you brush your teeth, after you do all that stuff, I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what do I need to release today to become the woman who attracts real love tomorrow? What do I need to release today to become the woman who attracts real love tomorrow? What would my future relationship version of me do differently? What would my future relationship version of me do differently? And you'll be surprised at the responses. You'll be surprised at the answers. Things will definitely start shifting for you when you stop performing and start embodying. Okay? The relationship that you want, it is not out of sight. It's not out of sight, but you are out of alignment. You haven't done the mirror work. When you rise, your love life rises with you. If this segment has resonated with you, please share it. Please pass it along to a friend, a family member, or another beautiful woman who needs to hear this truth. I want you to stop settling and finally become magnetic. If you are ready to reach your 1 in a million match, if you are ready to meet and connect with that person, I want you to join me inside the So Long Single program. The So Long Single program was created specifically for high achieving, high ambitious women who are ready to live their best love life, but have had so many different obstacles in their way. Go over to waitlist.solongsingle.com to join the waitlist to get started. Go to waitlist.solongsingle.com to learn more and put yourself on the waitlist. I'm only taking a few people in this course. The course is going to be starting on June 1st. So I want to make sure that you are actually living your best life, but you need professional help, and it's okay. Everybody has coaches. They got a fitness coach. They got a finance coach. Oprah got a life coach. Like, listen, to get to the next level, you have to do next level things and realize that you do need assistance. Okay. We're also going to be going to the beautiful Riviera Maya, Mexico. September 2025 is the Self-Love Thrive Retreat. The Self-Love Thrive Retreat is your opportunity to pour into yourself. It's your opportunity to get off the hamster wheel. It's your opportunity to participate in amazing workshops, amazing fellowship with beautiful women who, just like you, are looking for their community or looking for their tribe. It's not going to be all relaxation, though, because we're going to be turning up, too. So make sure for that, you go to Thrive, THRIVE, thrive.solongsingle.com to join the retreat. That's Thrive, THRIVE.solongsingle.com to join the retreat. My name is April A. Carter. I'm your certified expert relationship coach. It has been my pleasure to help you on this amazing evening. I want you, again, to live your best love life. Why do I do this? Because I'm passionate, because I know that everybody wants love and everybody deserves love. But many of you are hardened by life's situations. But it's not impossible. I told you, I got a man. I've been married for more than 15 years to the same man, okay? That's not a combo between the two. The same man. And I want you to experience that. It's easy for me to just go and do my, couples events, couples retreats, couples everything, right? But I'm bringing you in because I want you to live in love as well. So until next time, head over to april.acarter.com, grab all of your relationship resources, and I will see you on the other side. Bye. Thank you for joining. See you next time. Oh, share, subscribe, and like, and comment. See ya. If you're on a replay, put the date in that you're watching. I would love to hear from you.